Hello, Bright777 here. Welcome back to my series entitled Counting Pokemon X and Y. I'm just going to get right into the video today. Not a real complicated intro. I'm doing the second part of those two collection videos that I was going to do. The second of the two collection videos I was going to do. This one's going to be a Pokemon plushie collection slash one little figurine that I have. I'll just get right into it. I'm going to say though, let me just start off at the beginning. Let me see now. Apparently I can't hold my camera on the desk. Sorry about that. This first one is a Turtwig plushie. It was the first one I ever got back in like 2006, 2007, maybe 2008. I have a faint memory, but it's kind of my favorite, you know. It's my favorite plushie that I have, at least. It's really nice. In fact, I can tell it's mine because you see that? That's a stain that it got when I spilled a Coke can near it, a can of Coca-Cola soda. It stained it permanently, so I will always know that it's mine because it has that stain. Funny story, eh? The second, now I had a Grotto one. That was the second one I got. The third one I got was a Starly one. He's mine because he's got this weird thing with one of his feet. You notice how one of the strings is missing. Strings were used to make it look like it actually had like separate toes when it was really just one single sock created as the foot. Yeah. He also has a freaking collar type thing because his little tuft won't stay down. That's what he's supposed to look like, what he looks like almost every day. Yeah, so he's also got that messed up foot. That was the third plushie I had. The fourth one is a Combi. That's right, a Combi. Just a Combi. Nothing really special about him except he can't sit up straight. Which is why I had that pack of cards there. Now, this video is going to be awfully short, but it's going to be very interesting. Now, onward to the fifth one that I ever obtained. Shaman Skyform plush toy. Now, this one's got a real funny story. You see, oh, crap. One sec. I'm sorry, I knocked some stuff over. What I was saying is that this plush toy's got a really funny story behind it. You see, I got it when I was in New York. It all started, well, my drama class in 8th grade, we went on a trip to New York. I'm in 10th grade right now, by the way. We went on a trip as a class to New York for a few days, and we managed to spend a few hours near one of the main avenues shopping. I think it was like 5th Avenue, shopping on 5th Avenue. Yeah, for like 3 hours. I went to a store there that was, to know as a store near 5th Avenue, like a special store in New York for their merchandise. I decided to go to the store, thinking it was a different type of store, but it turned out it was originally the Pokemon Center in New York. My friend had actually gone there at one point. I had a friend who actually went there. And, yeah, they changed it to a store for just Nintendo in general. I guess they decided that the one thing wasn't really worth the whole store. But anyway, other than seeing for a first time a Rob, it's like, you know, all those who have heard of the thing in Smash Bros. Brawl, it's the first time I actually saw that kind of control. It's nothing. Anyway, I bought the toy while I was there. It even has a special tag. This is the only one I haven't removed the tag from. Its tag is different from the rest. I usually cut the tag off to make them look more realistic, but this last one, no, the second to last one, is a Deerling. My favorite 5th generation. Favorite Pokemon in the 5th generation. No, I'm serious. It's one of my favorite. Generation 5. Its evolution chain actually is my favorite because it's a freaking deer. Deer is my favorite land animal. It's a deer. Enough said. Anyway, this last one, though smaller than the rest, has a special little story behind it. This is the most recent addition to my collection. I was originally supposed to receive it on June 20th, 2013. This year. June 20th, 2013, I was first supposed to receive this tiny little figurine. This tiny little thing. I mean, compare it to the size of the Deerling thing, it's tiny, it's tiny. It's a small little Gardevoir figurine, but that I ordered from Japan in the mail. I got my dad to order it for my birthday. It arrived. We could have picked it up from the post office because, you know, international packaging, stuff like that. We had it shipped to the post office for some reason. I was supposed to get it on the 20th. We went to the wrong post office. Other delays. We didn't get the packaging slip. All this eventually led up to it being shipped back to Japan. But why would it be here now? My dad reordered the item, paid for it to be shipped here again. The guy who thought it was nice enough to ship it again, except this time it got shipped directly to our house. So that problem wouldn't happen again. So this thing has traveled from Japan to Columbus, Georgia, a city right near the river dividing Columbus and Alabama, all the way back to Japan, then back here again. That thing's traveled further than I'm probably going to travel in my life. As sad as it sounds. I wouldn't know, but that thing's traveled more miles than I did in the first 5 years of my life. I think. It's traveled a lot. I think further than the first 10 years of my life it's traveled more miles. And the figure's almost in perfect condition too. Let me turn around. It's got some embedded writing on the back. It's just some minor stuff. It's not important. But wait, I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'm going to show you just how well protected this thing was when it was being shipped. Okay. 6 to 7 times wrapped. Sorry, the guys aren't like push. I put all my pledges to one side of this so I can display this fair enough. 7 times wrapped. The outer wrapping, it was wrapped in a newspaper. No, it was all stuffed into a large plastic bag. It was wrapped in a newspaper, outside of a plastic bag. That was then wrapped in this. That was then wrapped in this. That was then wrapped in a small layer of paper to protect it from small damages like bruising and stuff. And that all was put in that. That is several wrapped. This thing, it's the eBay receipt. It's not that important. I'm probably going to keep the original packaging and throw away most of the other stuff. I don't really know. But anyway, yeah. Very sturdy wrap for such a tiny little thing. But it meant a lot to me to get this, knowing it's traveled so far. The last birthday present I got this year. I got it just before school started, actually. Very close. Let's see, before. No, actually, I remember. Walking home on Thursday, second day I went to school, which was last Thursday, actually. If you look at the day this was uploaded, it was uploaded on Sunday, almost like 4 days ago, a Thursday. This thing was taped to the front door of my house. That was shipped in that package. It's unbelievable. It got there so late. June 18th. I was supposed to get it on the 20th, 2 days after my birthday. I got it 2 months. About 2 months afterward. That's a long time. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode of Captain Pokemon X and Y. That was a very touching story, wasn't it? First, before I say goodbye to you, dear viewers, remember, leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't like it, but state your reason in the comments, please. I hate those dislike trolls. And of course, do not forget to favorite the video if you really liked it and you think it deserved a favorite. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, not collection videos. I mean, I'm just the Captain Pokemon X. Well, I don't know why I say that. If you want to hear my commentary more, then subscribe. Royce7 signing off for this episode of Captain Pokemon X and Y, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week for the next episode of Countdown to Pokemon X and Y. Sorry for the delayed upload of last week's episode. This is this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And Royce7 signing off for this episode of Captain Pokemon X and Y. Ta-ta!